Sarge. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Before we get started on today's video, I just want to say thank you guys very much for all the support that you guys have given me. I just passed 2,000 subscribers. I'm actually almost at 2,400 now. It's been rainy here, so I haven't had a chance to do a video since I passed 2,000. But thank you guys very much. If you guys keep subscribing, I'll keep making videos. So let's get started on today's video. Today, we are going to be comparing these two remotes. These two remotes are remotes for the Sony Alpha series cameras. If you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you've seen me use this one here. The reason I got it is because it was like $7 or $8. This is super cheap, and it did what I wanted it to do. This one over here was $25 to $30. It kind of fluctuates, and as you can see, there's a lot more buttons on it. And after playing around with these two remotes, I have decided that they are intended for different users. Also, side note, I spent about 20 minutes looking for this one, only to find it in the dryer. It was missing the battery and the little battery tray here, but it still works. So, if you're careless with your stuff, this might be a good option. Alright, if you look at this remote here, you see it's got a record button, a shutter, and a 2-second button, a histogram button, it looks like a focus point button, a picture rotate button, a playback button, a slideshow button, menu, delete, print, your arrow keys, and it has also got a zoom in and out button, which is this toggle over here on this side. So that's a whole lot of features for a remote that you can only point at the front of a camera. This one here has got two functions that you can only use from the front of the camera, whereas this one you need to be able to see the screen for most of what it can do. This remote here is for somebody that probably has got a external monitor set up where they can see all of the readout, all the options, all the display right there in front of them, while they can use the remote, but they can't access the buttons on the back of the camera. This one here is for anybody that wants to set up the camera, get the framing right, run out in front of it and take a picture with their family, or they just want to have a remote shutter release in order to avoid camera shake or different things like that. So those are kind of the two different use cases, but which one so let's figure out which one of these can control the camera from the furthest away. So I'm going to take both these remotes and keep on stepping further and further back to see which one can control the camera from the furthest away. I'm not sure this is a practical test, but I want to do it anyways. So I said earlier this remote still worked even though I washed it. It works up to about 3 feet now. So, alright, so I'm back this time with a haircut and with a new remote. My other one got washed, it didn't work anymore, so I got a new one. So I ordered a new one, and it actually came with two of them. So, I'm going to give one away. So, comment down in the comments with hashtag Sony remote for a chance to win the remote. So this one's broken. This one's the Sony one. This is $25. Both of these together were like $8, and those will be linked down in the description, along with this one too, which I like this one. This one worked well. But we're gonna go right back into our test to see which one works from the furthest away. This one here that went through the washing machine still works. This is the Sony remote. Now we have got the new one, which is the newer. So I'm going to back up a little bit, see how far we can get. It's about 8 feet. The newer works. The Optica works. And the Sony works. This thing only works like maybe 5 feet away. We'll just leave that one right there. So now we're going to go back further with the Sony and the newer. Sony works. Newer works. Alright, so the newer works to about, I'd say 15, maybe 20 feet. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 25 feet. And the SONY work all the way back here. That one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and a half. Now for some concluding thoughts. First of all, this professional lighting you see is actually a reflection off my car. That's always a plus. So we've got 3 remotes here that we semi-tested. First of all, the Optica is really good if you plan on washing it and only using it from 3 to 5 feet away. The newer seem to work pretty well up to about 30 feet. I guess there are some situations where you would want to use it from further away than that, but not many. I mean, you're going to be pretty far from the camera at that point, but I can definitely understand if you wanted a further reach. The SONY had the furthest reach at about 40 to 45 feet, and it's also got the most features. I stand by my earlier assumption that you're going to be using this if you've got a front-facing screen, because you have to use it from the front of the camera and the screen is on the back of the camera, so it really doesn't make sense that way. And again, the newer was super basic with the shutter button and the 2-second timer button, and it worked very well, and it was super cheap. Again, I got 2 of them for $8. I thought I was just getting one. So this one falls into the category of if you plan on washing them but you want to use it from further than 5 feet away, you'll have a backup. So as far as these cheap knockoff remotes go, they're basic and they get the job done. I would definitely recommend getting one of the cheaper ones over the $25 one if you don't have a front-facing screen. There's just no use to having all these extra functions if you're literally never going to use them. So save yourself 20 bucks, get a cheap one. If I had to guess, all of these are about the same quality. They're super basic, they're super small, lightweight, easy to carry around with you, and you can get 2 of them for less than 10 bucks. So thanks for watching, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for the support again. Comment down below if you want a chance to win this remote, and we'll catch you in the next one.